previously.
Happy me going.
No, I'm not happy.
Then you didn't even tell me to stay back.
That's what you wanted.
You didn't tell me to stay back.
Guys, we are now living in Toto Park, but before we head out, as you can see, that's the gate over there. So before we head out, guys, we are at the top of the park, so we're going to see the view. Locals huko wametuambia, as you can see, guys, everybody's taking pictures over here, so it must be an amazing sight to behold. So guys, let's go see the view of Ethiopia from this point, and then after that we're heading to another destination.
How's the view, guys?
It was
trees and
good,
Toto?
man. Just limited time and More did not get girls. He's so mad at us. he was hoping to get Ethiopian girls here, but
We're going to another destination.
We're going to see Lucy. Let's go see Lucy. Let's go see Lucy. Oh,
let's
Lucy.
go see Lucy.
Our
Bana.
ancestor.
So let's go.
So we are now just heading to the National Museum where our ancestor Lucy is housed at the basement.
Who is Lucy, for people who don't know?
Lucy is one of our ancestors who died 3.18 million years ago and excavated in 1974 and kept here.
Excavated
in 1974, found in the Afar region at the special place called Hadar. And the Afar is in the eastern part of Ethiopia, close to Djibouti. So Afar is the region, but the special place where paleoanthropologists excavated the fossil of Lucy is called Hadar. So she was died 3.18 million years ago, but excavated in 1974, and now the fossil of Lucy is kept here. Okay.
And who was she before she died?
Sorry?
Who was Lucy?
Lucy,
That time before she died.
there are two kinds of view about the origin of mankind. One is creationist view, and the second is the scientific view. So according to the scientific view, a human ancestor was split from an ape-like ancestor, like almost 6 million years ago. So it's very gradually that a human evolves and appears today. So Lucy was one of our ancestors who died 3.18 million years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. And you got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will go and calculate the 3.1 years to know when was that.
2,000 years ago.
Na Yesu alikufa 2,000 years ago. Kalenda yao isielewi. I need to go and calculate that.
Human split from a chimpanzee, and our grandma split from like it says very simply, an ape-like ancestor just gave birth for two daughters. One as a chimpanzee, our siblings, and the second is our grandma, almost 6 million years ago. So gradually the human evolves and appears today. So it is very gradually that the modern human happens. But Lucy was died 3.18 million years ago. She is one of our ancestors, just evolved. But she looks like a human, but she's a little bit different from a human. Like she has a very tiny brain and a big jaw, and like even she been walking with a very bent leg.
Yes,
So
like
it's very gradually that the human even starts walking with
Yes.
very erected and gets his big brain. Yeah.
yeah. I was studying geography.
Uh-huh.
See, this Djibouti is a small country here.
Yeah.
You would have taken it and put it part of Ethiopia.
Oh, of course, it was
Yeah.
part of Ethiopia.
Yeah.
You know, the Great Rift Valley, you know about the Great
Yes,
Rift Valley,
yes.
that splits Africa, like it's from Dead Sea
Yes.
and enters or joins Africa
Yes.
in the eastern part of Ethiopia and splits Ethiopia into two highlands
Yes.
and joins Kenya and ends at Mozambique.
Yeah, Rift Valley, where Ruto comes from.
Yeah,
Ruto.
so most of our ancestors or paleoanthropological findings
Yes.
or fossils are excavated from the main part of
Welcome to the National Museum of Ethiopia. We are about to meet.
Lucy.
We are about to meet.
Lucy.
We are about to meet.
Lucy, Re.
our what? Grandma.
Your grandma.
Yours too.
Our ancestor. Your
Our
grand-
Yours
ancestor.
too.
Normally, this is our continent Africa, which is a cradle of humanity, because we have abundant fossil remains which are excavated from eastern, southern, and central part of Africa. We are at the exhibit of the famous Lucy. Lucy is locally nicknamed as Dinkenash, which means you are wonderful or amazing, and was discovered in 1974 by US scientists and dated back to exactly 3.18 million years ago. And here we have 40% of remains of Lucy, which belongs to partial skull, lower jaw, ribs and the vertebrae, some forearms, pelvic bones, and some more parts.
Was President Obama here?
Yeah, he was in here. He visited Lucy.
President Obama.
Yeah.
So, you young chunks or chunks, young boys in high school, please, when I come to your school to perform, I'll be giving you 1 hour of history lessons. Babe, are you ignoring whatever I'm telling them?
Don't you tell them I'm looking at a fossil. I'm looking at a fossil.
So guys, call me Bahati, the history teacher.
Guys, it's a baby. The first skeleton of a baby that they found, yeah. 3 years old. Guys, there's just so much to learn, so much words to take in, historical words or scientific words that I can't even tell you until what the name I've read there is. But all in all, let's appreciate history and just appreciate science as well. This is so much to learn from. Lucy, we finally met you in Ethiopia. We've seen your pieces here, and it's such a privilege, such a privilege.
Reconstruction of.
Start again.
Okay. Good. Okay, this is the reconstruction of Lucy. From the reconstruction, the white and the blue one represents the missing links, while the brown one represents the actual bones that what we have found there. And she was very short and tiny woman, stood about 1.1, and she had of longer fingers as well, of course, because it was climbed up on trees during the night for protection. And she was fully grown up, probably passed away between 18 to 22 years old.
Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, elect of God, conquering the Lion of the tribe of Judah. The one written over there. What? It's written in Ge'ez, but when I translate it into English, it's His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, elect of God, conquering the tribe of Lion of Judah. And that's his picture over there.
Oh my goodness, guys, what? There's so much to learn from this museum. As in nakwambia kichwa yangu imejaa so much history that makes sense. Hiyo time nikiwa high school ilikuwa inanimakia sense. So sasa inanimakia sense kabisa.
Unajua shida ni
You, what have you learned?
unapenda masomo.
Yeah. The person who got an A squared plus telling me that sikuwa napenda masomo.
Eh?
A squared plus.
What
What
is
have
that?
you learned, baby? What have you
You
learned?
don't know my grade.
So you refuse
In
to tell
fact-
us your grade.
In fact, history was my my career.
You think?
Did I do history or geography?
You don't even remember.
But one thing I know, unajua hii kitu nadhani nilisoma kwa GXCRE.
Nyinyi mlifanyanga out of 700 ama 500? Wewe hawezi soma GH.
700. Eh?
7.
Kitu tumeenda ni museum. Sasa mshaanza kuchapa grade.
GHCRE ujue ni mzee.
GHCRE, but then you're old. You're old.
I always tell you I'm old.
Emma,
Thank you. I always tell you I'm old.
Can you just tell the people what you've learned? What have
Okay,
you
the only thing
Mr.
I'm
Panic?
confused. Do you believe in Homo sapiens? Homo sapiens?
That is the scientific
The
theory.
scientific theory or the biblical theory.
Inanichanganya.
Sababu mimi ni mtu wa saja.
But unaamini you
Sababu
from
imagine
ape.
kama rocks ziliformiwa na hizo sijui ati hiyo process of form rocks Imagine sasa mfupa ya msee ati inapatikana over 300 million.
3.18 million.
Haijamalizwa na weather, haijafanya nini.
And Jesus came 2000 years ago.
Yeah.
Ai.
Kuna mtu anatuingiza na si Yesu. Sasa tujue. Hatujasema nani
Juu
anatuingiza.
Yesu hayuko hapa kutuambia. Even this is the real fact. Na sasa huyu mtu nani alimwambia anaitwa Lucy?
Me one thing I want to know. You know Lucy is my mom.
Let's go.
Tunachanganyika
It
kabisa.
has been a wonderful experience at the National Museum of Ethiopia. One of the reasons that you should jet in here. That's one of the reasons. As in, wacha niwaambie, we had so much to do. We have so much to do. Time is limited. Nadhani unafaa kuja hapa for like 2 weeks just
Yeah,
do your
there's
holiday.
a lot.
2 weeks.
You
2 weeks.
understand?
Yeah.
That will be at least. You get
At least 2 weeks.
Yeah, for you
But
to,
if
because there's
you
so
even-
much.
If you even have just immense,
Yeah.
like Ethiopia is a big country,
Sure.
so even it takes to drive from here to the northern part of the country 2 days. To Aksum, if you want to drive from the center of the city, from Addis to Aksum, it takes 2 days. It's about 1,025 kilometers from here. And to the Kenya border, it's about 90 kilometers. So it's a big country. So if you do have 30 days, you can see all part of the country, but mostly we recommend 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Time
Ethiopia.
is limited, guys, but we still have lots and lots of things to do.
But I need you to do. We have people. We have Warasta at my place,
Yeah, okay.
and one of the Rasta is called J Farm.
I see.
I don't know how we can help this Mrasta. This Mrasta respects Emperor Haile Selassie,
yeah.
but money.
I saw on your post. I see all the comments.
You saw?
I'm already.
Now that
friend.
guy called J-Farm, he believes
Yeah.
Ethiopia is his home.
Uh-huh.
But now, you see, even before he was not eating nyam meat, before he was not using cars, he was just walking.
Okay.
So his dream is to come to Ethiopia on foot.
Yeah.
See,
Because he believes the land itself is a holy land. Yeah, there is a person, he's a Rasta guy,
You
and
know.
he walks on foot, on his bare foot, because he believes the land itself is a holy land.
but now slowly by slowly,
Yeah.
J-Farm is eating meat.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Slowly by slowly.
Yeah, let's have a picture, please, with the
Yeah.
car. I can
Welcome
take
to
a picture for
Ethiopia.
you.
Book it now with Ethiopian Airlines.
Now we are direct driving for lunch at Korma Grill. After lunch, as your choice, we will drive to coffee shop. Yeah.
Then we go check in at Skylight.
Check in Skylight. After you check in, we pick you and take your Ethiopian traditional restaurant. You will have your dinner, enjoy music, traditional live music, and then pick you and drop you to your hotel. Okay.